morning and welcome to today's top 10 stories from the TheMatrix newspapers. Thursday morning, the 4th of December 2025. I am Esther Ajayi. For my lead story on page 2, the National Economic Council (NEC) has approved the sum of 100 billion naira, subject to a final ratification by President Bola Tinubu, for the rehabilitation of training institutions for police and other security agencies in Nigeria. Senate confirms General Musa's nomination as defense minister, vows to probe alleged withdrawal of troops before Kebbi students' abduction. EU stepped up support in Nigerians' war against insecurity, says the envoy. Over to page 3. The Federal Executive Council (FEC) has approved the 2026 to 2028 medium-term expenditure framework, outlining Nigeria's economic outlook, revenue targets, and spending priorities for the next 3 years. Amid declining oil output, the Federal Executive Council set 2.06 million barrels per day target, projects inflation to moderate to 18% in 2026. Reading further, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has announced sweeping changes to the country's cash policy, raising withdrawal limits and abolishing penalties on excess deposits, marking a decisive break from the stringent cash controls of the past, says new directive takes effect from the 1st of January 2026. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday strengthened the federal bureaucracy and the nation's population management framework as he swore in 5 permanent secretaries and the chairman and members of the National Population Commission. The swearing-in ceremony took place at the Federal Executive Council meeting in Abuja. The United States has suspended immigration processing for citizens of 19 countries, expanding its sweeping migration clampdown following last week's killing of a National Guard soldier. The Senate has moved to toughen Nigerians' anti-kidnapping laws by advancing a bill that classifies kidnapping as terrorism and prescribes the death penalty for offenders and their enablers. The Nigerian Senate has officially commenced the screening process for the first set of ambassadorial nominees forwarded by President Bola Tinubu. 38 worshippers abducted during a religious event in Iroko, Kwara State have been rescued and reunited with their families after a coordinated operation by federal and state authorities. Over to page 24 for entertainment news. Musician Tenny has responded to Two-Face Idibia's cryptic Instagram post saying "Help me," his first public comment since his marital dispute with his wife Natasha Osawaru went viral. And on page 25 for sports news, Mikel Merino and Bukayo Saka scored as Arsenal beat Brentford to restore the 5-point lead at the top of Premier League table. And that will be all for now. You can read up the rest of the news from the TheMatrix newspapers and stay with us as I bring you more updates. I am Esther Ajayi.